Hi everybody. Thank you very much for this opportunity. As you know, my name is Alejandra and I'm from Guatemala City. I am 40 years old and I am a single mom. I'm going to be answering the questions you sent, Fatima. Thank you very much for thinking of me for this opportunity. So, the first one is tell us about yourself and your experience in virtual administrative roles. I have experience working remotely. Actually, I'm working with a company that is located in Miami. So I do have experience working in remotely positions and of course in administrative roles. I do manage calendars, emails, documents, and follow-ups. Actually, right now I am the team leader for this company that I mentioned. I started as a master servicing analyst and then I became an officer, and right now I am a team leader. But of course, all of the positions are administrative roles. I consider myself very organized and detailed oriented. Second question, given you're based outside of the United States, are you able and willing to work during US business hours? Yes, I am able and willing to work within the US business hours. I have, well, as I was mentioning, I am at my current job. I work for Eastern time. Several zone times actually, because I work for Miami, that it's Eastern time, and I also have communication with the Caribbean, the Bahamas, Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, Turks and Caicos. So I do have experience and I don't have any problem adjusting my schedule for your needs. Describe your internet connection and laptop setups. Is your equipment dependable for daily Zoom, Teams meetings, phone calls, and multitasking during high volume recruiting? I have a strong and stable high-speed internet connection and a reliable laptop. Actually, it's brand new, I can say. And I have running multiple applications at once. Right now I'm working with an app called Slack. I don't know if you heard about that one, but I do have experience with Teams also. I have experience with Outlook, and I don't have any issue when I have to schedule any meetings or calls with them. I can work with my laptop pretty good, and I also have earphones, so that helps me a lot to hear better. How comfortable are you with Microsoft Office tools such as Outlook, Excel, Word, and Teams? As I was saying, right now I'm working with Gmail, but I do have experience with Outlook. And at my previous job as a coordinator for customer service, and it helped me a lot to have an organized day. I think Outlook have a lot of good things for you to have a better control of your day. I did schedule meetings and manage follow-ups. That's my life, following ups with everything. Right now is with the agencies that we work with in the Caribbean, as I was mentioning. I use Excel a lot also to track payment promises, create reports, and organize data using formulas, filters, and pivot tables. I also use Words because I have to prepare letters, reports, and standard operation procedures. By the way, I really like doing that. Team was my main platform, my previous job. Right now, I use it when we have a meeting with an investor that we have to once a week. We have a meeting with them, so that's what the platform that we use, Teams. Walk us through your process when you're given a professional task. How do you approach screening, outreach, and follow-ups? The first thing I do is that I review the task that I have to work on and plan my day carefully. I have an Excel as a planner, but I also have a lot of Post-its because they help me a lot. For screening, I review resumes carefully and compare them to the job description. For this role, in particular, right now at this company, I did hire three people, if I'm not mistaken. And what I did is that I have communication with them. I review the resume before calling them, of course, and make sure that they fit for the job description. After that, I send an email, very professional, letting them know that we were going to have a call with them so we can get to know them better. And after that, the meeting, of course. Now, for outreach, as I was saying, I contact candidates through email, phones. I have a lot of communication with them in those opportunities. For follow-ups, I track interactions daily. That's my main main task. Every day I received lots of emails, so I have to follow up on the different situations that they are requesting. I set reminders and, of course, keep candidates updated and to maintain an efficient and positive hiring experience for them and, of course, for the client also. What steps do you take to ensure accuracy and attention to detail in your administrative tasks? I make sure everything is accurate by double checking my work. I really do that because, of course, sometimes we can make mistakes. So before I send any information or any report or any follow-up, I review it 1 or 2 more times. My tasks I try them to be very accurate. For example, as I was saying, I do work with a lot of reports right now for payment promises. We ask to our IT team to send us a report, a consolidated report for all the countries that we work with for the payment promises, active payment promises. And I don't know why they got mixed up and we have customers ID, right? So they were sending all of the countries, but for Trinidad and Tobago, we have the customer ID that starts with TT. And when I reviewed the country code, it was JM, Jamaica. So that's why I reviewed what I'm doing first and make sure to fix it. How would you handle professional communication with both candidates and clients? I communicate professionally by being clear, respectful, and quick to respond. With candidates, I provide guidance and updates. And with the clients, I communicate with progress and address questions promptly. To ensure clarity when working remotely, I document conversations, set reminders for follow-ups, and confirm important details in writing. I'm used to, using Teams. I like to let my supervisor, my boss knows what I'm doing or how am I doing it. So every time I'm going to be working on a task, I can work by myself. I don't need constant supervision, but I do like I like to keep them posted so they know what am I doing. And those are the questions you were requesting. I really would love to have the opportunity of this position, so I would love you give me the chance to have an interview, and please let me know if you need anything else from me. I hope you have a great day. Bye.